Coming at you with a coffee talk. Good morning, Pilgrim. How are you?
Good morning, Guido. Good morning, Colonials. Good morning, rest of the world, Europe, Britons all. I'm doing very well, thank you, sir. Had a good day yesterday. I was just talking off air with Guido. My motorcycle club got together. Well, they do it every year, but they got together this year to do a collection of warm clothing and food for veterans that are homeless. So we managed to get about 3.5, maybe 4 ton of clothing, literally about 4 vans, and about a ton of food. And we distributed it yesterday to the various distribution centres. And one of the places is a place called Crazy Horse. Shout out to Crazy Horse. He's an Indian dealer who is in Bury St Edmunds in the UK. And he acted as a central collecting point or drop-off point for all the stuff. So yeah, just telling Guido we've got a drop-off point up north, which my mate Sai is taking stuff up there. But up north they've got accommodation, but because they are with issues, to say the least, they can't hold jobs down and things like that. So they've got accommodation, but they've got no work. But down here, the actual veterans, most of the veterans down here in Cambridgeshire, are living in tents in the back alleys of the city, which is disgusting. But there you go. That's this country at the moment.
All kinds of money for free stuff for some people, and none for the people who
who served for their country.
Sort of made it happen. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But we do our thing, so that's a good thing. We're looking after them.
Absolutely.
And if I had the house general's permission, which I never do, but I would invite a homeless guy. I would invite a homeless guy in for Christmas dinner. But I never get permission.
Oh man, well that's good on you, man. So I did a little volunteer work yesterday. I went down and helped to save the turtle people.
Oh, did you? Okay. What does that involve?
It's a charity that does animal rescue, and primarily like turtles, reptiles, sea life, I guess. Really, they were set up shop in a SeaWorld actually here in Panama City Beach, but that thing has gone defunct. So they were while the building was still there, and they were trying to realize the disposition of the building. The parent company was selling off. I guess SeaWorlds are all kind of dying off in the States, just based on a lot of different things.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, all the animal rights people.
Oh man.
Kind of all over them for that. I can see both sides. But anyway, the point with this is that they were kind of sharing the facility, and they had some room in the back to do their stuff. But now the building has been sold off, and the company that bought it's about to take over the building, and they got to move. Right. So when you're a charity, you rely on volunteer work quite a bit. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I went down there with a buddy of mine and a friend of his with a trailer because we had to move a big old freezer that they use for storing food and medicine and stuff like that for the animals.
Yeah.
Couple freezers, couple big chests, and some other stuff to take it over to a storage shed while they get their new building all set up and all that. So that was quite the adventure. As I went there with two old engineers.
Did you?
over engineering the tie down system on the trailer because the freezer had to stand up because it's not good to have it on its back for too long. So we had to strap it down, and there's about 4 people there all trying to lead the situation.
Yeah. So here that leads into a little story, into a little pilgrim's tale.
All right.
Right. During the Gulf, here we go. During the Gulf War, and I think I might have mentioned this in the past, but during the proper Gulf War, not the second one that everybody jumped on.
World War Storm 1.
World War Storm 1.
Yeah.
Prior to deployment, we within the teeth arms of British Army had to do an awful lot of going places and loading trucks up to send ammunition and various bits and pieces to, because it's just free manpower, isn't it? So they use the infantry for that. But anyway, so we had to go to a place called Cavorden in northern Holland, which I can say it now because it's no longer there, but it used to hold the rocket pods for the MLRS rocket system. the original HIMARS or whatever the original MLRS rocket
right.
system was. And so these are big green pods, and I think they've got, I think it's 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12 or maybe more than that, tubes set in a framework. It's probably more than 20, it's probably about 24 tubes. Anyway, set in a framework, and those tubes contain all the rockets, and that the whole framework gets lifted and fitted onto the tractor unit in the artillery, and then it becomes a live weapon. So, long story short. So these pods have to be transported around the place and got to the firing platform that the artillery have positioned wherever they have it positioned. But we in the British Army were only trialling those at the time of the Gulf War. So we had to go and buy a ton of stuff off you guys, because that's where the US military storage site in
Depot,
Northern Europe was. Yeah. So I was duly sent off as a buck sergeant. I was duly sent off to go and purchase £286 million worth of ammunition. So I get to this base, you know what I mean, and it's full of US colonels and US officers, and I'm like this every 5 minutes saluting away, you know what I mean. And some bird colonel come up to me and went, "Are you Sergeant Davis?" And I went, "I am indeed." He said, "Right, we're going to load your wagons up." So I can't do the American accent. I do apologize.
I was going to say, where's he from?
Where's he from?
Is he a Lilliputian?
Yeah. So we're going to load your wagons up, but it's going to take a bit of time because we got to build a frame. We got to build a frame around the pads on your wagons, right? So I'm like, oh, right, okay. So
it's almost a little Jimmy Stewart-esque.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So our flatbeds are wooden. They got wooden flatbeds, so you can, drive nails into it and all the rest of it. So anyway, they get the first wagon rolling in. It was the old Drops Bedford or something. It's a Drops wagon. It's got a big, like a hook thing that comes out and picks up the pod and drags it off.
Sure, yeah.
So you've got the same. So so the first one they did, and then all these PFCs come running out with logs of wood, bits of wood and like toolkits all around. They look like they're out building a garden shed. Anyway, they all clambered over this wagon and they were hammering this wooden frame around the pod, nailing it all in, and it was like fantastic. It took about 3/4 of an hour. Now I'm looking at this and I've got 15 wagons idling outside the base, and I'm thinking this is going to be a 2-day job. I said, this is bollocks. So I spoke to the Royal Corps of Transport sergeant that was in charge of the convoy, and I went, "Have we got a better way of securing these pods?" And he went, "Yeah. Do you know the ratchet straps?"
Yeah.
He said, we'll sling 2 of those over the sides and 2 over the lengthways. Yep. He said, it'll be fine. This bird colonel's like, what? 15 minutes on, like that. And he was like, what? Health and safety, man, you're going to be on the road. And I was like, oh, fuck off. So we loaded up within the day and got it up to Emden at the port. I was like, I'm not sitting here watching a load of chippies giving it bang, 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 bang for like 12 hours. So crazy. But talking about over-engineering, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, we use some of those straps, actually. Those things are amazing. Once you work out how they work.
Yeah. You can never get them undone either, can you?
Well, I always have to retrain myself on how the hell they go together because I don't use them enough. I use them enough that I'm familiar, but not enough that I'm good with them. So it's always a bit of, all right, now what? Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's a secret art. It's definitely a secret art.
Yeah, so that's what I got up to yesterday. No work on the fence, although I'm going to go get some of the posts today. I'm going to get some of the posts today. So little bit of movement.
Careful, you're in the planning stages. Remember what I said last week? Planning stages.
Yeah.
7 Ps. That's all you have to say to your good house general. 7 Ps, darling.
Absolutely.
7 Ps.
There's been a lot of football this weekend, which has cost me a little bit in both time and cocktail consumption.
Yeah, of course.
So
absolutely.
So it's been a really nice holiday weekend. It was our Thanksgiving last Thursday.
Of course it was. Yeah.
Right.
Did you have turkey?
We did. Yeah, made a turkey.
Nice.
Been chewing on that for the last 3 days.
You've had soup this morning, turkey
soup. Not yet. We haven't done the soup thing, but I've had multiple turkey sandwiches, turkey and stuffing sandwiches, and all that kind of stuff.
It's nice, but it's not nice 7 days on the run, is it?
No. It's about played out. Although the turkey turned out really nice this year. See, we got the Christmas lights on, Pilgrim.
Yes, I see that. Yes,
Yeah.
well done. Yes,
Yeah.
it's looking very Christmassy.
We got a little
Uh,
little information. Did you see who the guy is?
yes, and do you know what I was thinking about what to say about this.
Cumberdick
And actually,
Bendersnatch?
Yes, I've got to say it. They are just dragging any old dude in who wants a bit of money for showing his face on World of Tanks. What has he got to do anything with tanks, especially with a cat on his lap? What's that going to be? Anything about tanks? Dunno.
Well, of all the people who might be sitting around with a cat on his lap that they've had, he's the most cat on the lap person, I think.
Well, he is, yes.
So I guess they got that part right. I don't dislike the guy. I think he's good in the movies.
No, he's great in what he does, but what is he to do with World of Tanks?
I don't know. I will say I watched the video,
Right.
and the last two have been pretty good.
Okay. Well,
This
I
one,
might watch it
go
then.
watch it. It's worth a watch.
Yeah.
There's a couple, at least two streamers in there that I noticed, and there's probably more, but Skills in it and Dak Hilzor. I think, no, is it Dak? Anyway, I recognize the other guy. I don't remember which one. Maybe Dacky. I don't know.
All right. I'll watch it then.
Yeah, they both shoot a pool shot at the same time. There might be some
Okay.
more in there as well. Some other cameos I missed. I didn't see Quickie, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Brute.
On your recommendation, be it, of course.
Yeah,
If I've got anything to say about it, you'll know next week.
I don't really care who it is, Brute. It's just a strange choice, I guess. I don't know.
Well, this is what I mean. They've just gone round. They've gone round all the agents and gone. Anybody want to show their face on World of Tanks, and we'll give them $1,000 a day. And they're like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. What's it called? World of what?
QB is the guy at the door. I'll have to look at it again. There's probably several others in there. I missed it. It's actually good. It's worth watching. It is kind of funny.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I mean, I like the guy. Get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He's a good actor. I like what he does in his films and that. But I can't see the connection to this game.
That's how it is, though. That's who we got.
Yeah.
We got
okay.
Bender Crump Brobblesnotch.
Brumplebotch. Yeah, you have to be careful with that because some words might come out that you don't want to put on air.
I know. And it's sort of they're sort of alluding to the whole Marvel thing, although I don't think necessarily they have. It's not a Marvel tie-in because they actually have him like floating in some of the things.
Oh, a little bit of Doctor Strange stuff.
Sort of esque, yeah. So, but I don't know how far they can push that or whatever because it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be branded Marvel. It's just him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. So we have that info. We've got him. We've got tomorrow. Tomorrow starts the Advent calendar.
Oh, it is tomorrow. I thought it would be 1st of December. Yeah.
Yeah, it is tomorrow.
Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we?
Technically midnight tonight. At 1 minute past midnight, you should be able to go to the Advent calendar. I think if you miss Advent calendar times, you can actually purchase days you missed with some of the resources, the Christmas resources. That's what I saw there. So you can get back to some of that stuff if that's even worth it. There's a bunch of different things going on. We got the Advent calendar. There's the 12 days of Christmas thing. There's going to be a bunch of drops on Twitch. We'll go through some of that stuff. But we had a good Thanksgiving, and unfortunately the weekend's just about over.
I know. Doesn't it go too quick? Doesn't it go far too quick?
Yep. But what's what?
Well, go on.
I was going to say it's 2 weeks and a half, 3 weeks, and then we're back into the Christmas piece of the holidays.
Oh, when are we going to start buying boxes? Is it going to be this week? Next
Friday.
week? I don't know. This Friday?
Friday. Yep. I think it's on the thing. I think it's the 5th, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. How's Shonal's birthday this weekend? So it'll be an excuse to buy boxes.
Yeah, I believe it's the 5th of December. It's on the calendar. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
But that's everything going on with me, man. I'm gonna go buy the post, like I said, for the fence job.
You're not getting this done before Christmas, dude. I tell you.
Well,
you're so in the bad books.
Yeah,
you're
it's
Mr. Naughty.
It's not a long stretch of fence. That's the good news. It's only 3.
Okay.
5 posts
Okay.
and some boards.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
theoretically.
We'll see, won't we? We'll see. While we're on it, on the 21st, which is the Sunday before Christmas,
Okay.
I am going to be up north finishing off this charity thing, so I won't be on Coffee Talk before Christmas.
Okay, sounds good.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I can't get back in time for 1 o'clock. It's going to be an all-day job. Do apologise.
Nope, that's good. Looking at the calendar, I don't see any. Looks like New Year's or Christmas, neither one of them is really getting in the way of Sunday Coffee Talk, guys. So expect a Coffee Talk the rest of December unless something pops up.
Cool.
That's what I'm planning. All right, Channel News, what have I been doing? I haven't played a whole bunch, to be honest.
Right,
We're
okay.
kind of working on the same tanks as last week. The Kressel, the Prototipo, Grom, CC Mark II. I brought the AMX back into the mix because Battle Pass is gone, so it's no longer maxed out on points. Still playing the Nomad, Progetto, and to some extent the Kirovets. So those are kind of the main tanks that are in the mix.
But not a lot of games going on right now at the moment. I mean, I haven't played since Monday, I think, now. So, not a lot.
How do you find out how many people are playing now? It's not on the main page, is it? Oh, it's down
that's the
here.
point.
Down here.
It's down on the bottom right, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. There's 4,000 people on.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not bad for a Sunday, is it? For a Sunday sort of mid-morning.
Yeah, it's
early
about
morning.
standard, I'd say, for a recent. You will get a dog house built before the fence out of necessity.
Yeah,
I just got that. Yeah, Jimmy, that's a possibility, man.
absolutely.
I'll have to reroute the materials to build my home.
Yeah.
See,
Don't
that's
live in the
all
shed.
that's going to do is further delay.
Well, exactly that. Yeah, if you're not happy and uncomfortable and living in the doghouse, you ain't going to do no fence building because you've used all the wood up.
Actually, some big football news. First of all,
What?
go Gators.
Hey, go Gators!
Go
Come on,
Gators.
tell me.
They beat their rivals. They beat their I'm not going to call it arch nemesis really because they're not really,
Yeah.
but definitely in-state rivals. Beat FSU yesterday pretty handily.
Nice.
Knocked FSU out of bowl contention.
Is that like a saving grace for the team, or do you need more than
It
that?
is a Pyrrhic victory at best.
Okay.
If you believe in
all right.
Pyrrhic victories or moral victories, you might hang your hat on that, but it was a 4-win, 8-loss season, and
okay. All
FSU
right.
wasn't necessarily that good. So it was sort
Okay.
of the toilet bowl. Yeah.
Super Bowl, the toilet
Yeah, it
bowl.
was it was more or less the
Blair.
toilet bowl. But good on them. They did well. At number one, not a number one, but one of the undefeated teams went down this week. So really changed
Interesting.
up the SEC championship from what people thought. So it's going to be Alabama and Georgia, which is what it's been so many times in the recent past, which is just crazy.
All right, okay. Just the same old then.
Yeah, Miami fell out, which is wild, although they might still make it into the playoffs.
Right.
I'm talking championships here, not the
Yeah.
football playoffs.
Not the league, not the playoffs.
So
What? How does it work with ticket prices then? Is ticket prices set, or is it if you're a super duper team in the top league, you pay more for the ticket than you do for the guy down the road who?
I know almost
who's not
nothing
super
about ticket prices on college games. A lot of the colleges will have tickets, some discounted tickets for students. So some of those are set asides, and each college does it a little bit different. Some people get, if you're a student at the college, and then it might depend on whether you're a senior, junior, sophomore, you might get 4 tickets up through the year or half for
Okay.
home games. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't think they're necessarily cheap though, especially if you're just going to say, "Hey, I want to go to Alabama and watch a game." They're pretty expensive. I've
Yeah,
always had
like
friends
all, like
that
all
had
sporting events.
yeah. I've always had friends that had season tickets for FSU, so I've been to a number of FSU games, but always the less desirable games when they're playing a Patsy or something like that.
Yeah, got you.
And people like, "Hey, we got 2 or 4 tickets. If you and your son want to go up there, we're not going to use them this week because we're not interested." And it's almost always like August, September games when it's 8 million degrees.
I got you.
But very cool, very good on them.
Never lift a look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, it sounds
do you?
like a
But,
complaint.
you know what
It's
I mean?
not, but I'm just
it's
saying.
not.
I'm just saying what the circumstances are. Some other people, not necessarily friends, but acquaintances, and then friends of mine who are also acquainted would sometimes get box tickets. So I've been up in some of the boxes, which is pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's nice. That's nice if you get that. Do they do season tickets? So can you buy?
They do.
A
You
ticket
can
for last-
absolutely. Yep. And those are desirable. A lot of people, once you get a hold of those, depending on the team, especially. But if
Yeah.
you get a hold of season tickets, and I know families that have had the same seats for 20 years,
Yeah. No,
know,
I got you. I
maybe
got you.
more.
It's very much like at Liverpool Football Club up in Anfield. I had a season ticket for many years because I used to go from when I was a lad, and obviously before they had seats in the Kop, which is one end of the ground, which is the Liverpool end, if you like. The Kop was always the Anfield Road is where the guests used to always stand or whatever, and then you had the seating down the sides of the stadium, and then the other end was the Kop, which was all stud. So we used to get 26,000 in that end. So anyway, long story cut short, I had season tickets till about 15, 20 years ago, and I stopped going, and I thought it's just a waste of it.
Standing?
Somebody else could have it. Yeah, well, it was standing. They put seats in after there was a lot of... we had a lot of disasters at football grounds where people were crushed and stuff like that.
Well,
so
I
they
would
ended
say
up
so.
seats in. Yeah.
God.
So, I mean, I remember they had, like, barriers. You used to
Soccer match
stand-
takes like 8 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's
The-
cricket.
Yeah, that's cricket. The trick was with standing. If you've got a barrier, you used to stand behind the barrier with your arms in this position, because this fulcrum here would take the weight of the people from behind you. So you didn't get crushed against the barrier with your chest. But there was 26,000 people pressing forward when they scored a goal. You know, it was insane. For
Jeez.
a 14-year-old, a 14-year-old in there, it was a nightmare. But they've got seats in there now because there's been rules and regulations about
Yeah.
safety.
Right.
So I gave my seat up purely because I was never going to the games, so it was just an empty seat, which is wrong. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I gave that up. But it was in excess of £2,000 for a year. So I don't know how much it cost for you guys. I mean, probably more than that, I would imagine. Probably,
I don't know.
$5,000-$6,000 or something crazy.
It's a good. It's definitely a bunch of money for season
Yeah.
tickets. And again, it kind of depends on the team. If you've got a smaller team or less successful, let's call it that team, it would be maybe a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
So football was good. Some upsets here and there. Things are starting
Right.
to take shape. We've got
Right.
Christmas
And
coming up.
We have. Have you negotiated decorations for your studio behind you? No. Not
You know
yet.
what? I'm not sure
Are you
if
still in
I'm
the
in
bad
trouble that I'm unaware of, or
Yeah, you're so deep. She's waiting for that fence to arrive. Once the fence is put up, you might
Well,
get
the
some decorations.
I don't know if you can see. Oh, there it is, right over here.
Oh, yeah.
My
Yeah, yeah.
mom sent that to me probably 4 or 5 years ago, and it's just
Right.
it's King
Sounds
Arthur in
good.
a round table, and it's pretty big, and it's all the little
Nice.
characters. The King Arthur, all his knights are around a round table.
Nice. Yeah,
And,
nice. Yeah.
My wife hates it.
Oh, that's why it's there then.
Yeah. Well, no, she didn't even want it there. She keeps putting it in the closet, and I keep putting it back out.
Really? Awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. Well, because it's not a very big house, so this office, I'm in a corner. You know, the room
I
goes
got
off
you.
that way a little bit more.
Yeah.
I can reach out and touch that wall, and that wall's, I don't know, 10 feet, 15 feet that way.
Got you.
And
Yeah.
it's all these windows, but that end over there is like a seating area. Here.
Got you.
So it's got it's
so
Christmas
it
stuff.
is- That's where. There you go. Look, yeah.
But this side is just chock-a-block of stuff.
Oh man.
It's got all my gear, all my you just saw my HOTAS for fly-ins
Yeah.
over there, and extra pieces, parts, and so this corner's
So,
like
I mean,
clutter.
you're quite emancipated, really, because you don't even have a den. You've got a little corner of the house. I mean, man, that's
So
that's
I
hard
call
living.
it my
That is hard
office,
living.
but it's half office, half sitting room.
Yeah, that is hard living, dude.
Yeah. So that's why
man.
usually that part gets a little bit of pizzazz for Christmas, because
Got ya.
she comes in with her mates and sits down and chats and has a glass of wine, and she doesn't want to.
Got you. Yeah.
And the real coup so far has been this massive green screen contraption I've had sitting on the floor behind me that she hasn't absolutely killed me for yet.
It's coming, isn't it? You know what I mean? You don't know, but she's sat there on her phone watching this stream to find out what you're getting up to, mate. I tell you, she's on the phone in the other room going, "I'll kill him. I'll kill him."
Yep. So
100 Battle Challenge is ongoing.
It is not a lot. You know, those are the same tanks. I don't know. Maybe what's the highest one? Where am I sitting? Yeah, the Progetto 65 is at 73 battles. The Grom is at 68. So those are the next two that are closest to finishing. Oh, and the CC Mark II, which I can't get a wins on. Still sitting at 46%. Don't hate it, but crazy. I don't think right now I'm playing consistently enough in terms of both time and skill-wise to really crank out the high win rates anymore, man. It's very hit or miss at this point. With my gameplay, I sat down earlier this weekend and decided to start another Panzer Corps 2 game. So that's actually soaked up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because I can play that game, and I don't get mad at other people.
Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's single player, and I don't have to worry about what other people in the game are doing. You know, the stupidity, all the things, or stress about stupid stats,
Yes, exactly.
So there you go.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to have a game you can go to where you can enjoy it and be good at it without having to stress about nonsense. Isn't it? Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's. Oh my goodness, what have I just done here?
I know. What have you done?
I don't know. Sometimes when I move stuff on the screen, it goes all wonky. Anywho, all right, there we go. Oh, I moved the WAC client. That's what I did. Dadgummit. Hold on while I
while you're doing that, well, I'll just mention it for people that I'll do a screen share because we've got the famous Watt survey, and I wanted to go. If you don't mind. Greg,
oh, sure, yeah. Did everybody take their survey?
Yeah.
They just go on and on.
Dear. Yeah. So I'll screen share it at some point when you're ready, and
okay.
We'll just see. We'll see what Wargaming want to know. Inside leg measurement, sir.
Let's chill first. Get out the old blue light special, my friends.
Blue light special.
Of course, you're not going to spend any money right now, are you?
Absolutely not. I'm sitting here with virtually no gold in the bank, thinking I'm just waiting for the old for the boxes next Friday.
Which I think are going to be kind of the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not going to be. I don't think there's going to be much new out of that.
I don't know who. I mean, there's no collab. It's just a guest, isn't it? It's a dude with a cat as a guest.
Yeah.
So
there's not even any. There's not even any rumors on the tanks themselves, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I know. We all kind of have an idea of what some of the ones in the files are, but I haven't really seen anything on, like Armored Patrol saying, all right, these are the tanks. Usually by now they kind of have an idea of what they're all going to be. I haven't seen a single thing on a list of what the tanks are going to be. There is, if you go to YouTube, Quickie Baby does have, he was given a early release, and he just dropped the video a couple hours ago, for the well-deserved reward. So he has a breakdown on what that's going to be. It's the Black Prince double barrel, and in fact, I think they're giving another free line away.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
So another tier 10 line is going to be able to be grabbed by all the Muppets out there. So once again, it looks like you're going to end up with 2 of those. Yeah, Jimmy says yes, a free line. So start figuring out what you're going to do with that. Let's just go here to the premium shop. I don't think we're going to find anything in here really that's interesting, but maybe they toss something out. No, this is the same stuff. TL7, GSOR, that is Watt Salute, so not all of you will see that. There's a Kust. Oh, wow, the Kust is for sale. Okay. Huh.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that was a Battle Pass thing or something. Anyway, however you get the Kust, now you can buy it. Isn't that interesting? They're going to chuck that out just right before Christmas, see if they can get a few bites. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, got a few extra dollars.
Yep. Get the hook in. ABMT, Centurion, and that's that. Really, I don't recommend you do any of this. Just wait. Wait till Friday. Unless you just have to have a Kust. Yeah, there's nothing here. I mean, it's not even worth looking at, to be honest with you. There's nothing there, fellas. Okay, there's still the WCI, the competition stream is on now. There are still some drops for that if you haven't got them. I'm hoping that I can finish mine off today. I have about an hour and a half left to get the mystery drop.
Yeah.
So do that, and then there's going to be a lot of drops. We'll look at it here. In fact, we can do that right now. Let's look at Watt Monthly December. And here's the events, fellas. Advent calendar starts on the 1st. That's tomorrow. Festive token store. That's the drops that they do over. We'll look at what you can get here in just a minute. The drops that they do over Christmas season. So there's mystery drops there as well. 12 Days of Tanksmas has some other stuff. Holiday Ops. You can see it starts on Friday. Winter Raid was that kind of cartoony game thing they had last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
Would you shoot snowballs or ice or whatever went on with that? I played a little bit of that. It was okay. But that's going to be back on from the 11th to the 21st. Historical stream, invitational, support a streamer week, charity streams, cool, and festive cruise skins. So that's not everything that's going on, but it's a good portion of it. All right, festive token store. Here's what you can get. 100 coins for a couple tiers. I think an IS-5.
All right.
Or a Centurion. Which one? That might be the Sturv.
AX? No.
That might be the Sturv, I think. Then we have the War Crimes Panther. We have the Tier 7 Pershing thing. Eagle 7, I believe.
Yeah.
And then a couple 3D styles, looks like for Tier 10s, and then some other doodads here, kits and whatnot. So that's just from watching streams. So that's what you're going to get your tokens for. It looks like 100 tokens will get you a Tier 8 tank. And that starts tomorrow. Goes through 12 Jan. So you got a lot of time to get those coins. I don't know how many a week and all that stuff, but there's no breakdown yet on that. What does this do? Oh, there it is. There's a breakdown. Look at that. Found it. This is very similar to last year. You got your weeklies. You got your weekends. So for each week, you can do 20. Looks like, all right, 120 total possible. So you can only miss 20 if you're going to get a Tier 8. You can only miss 20 coins. So you really have to be on your game and get all that stuff if you're going to track that down. And here's the list. Oh, it's actually Object 274 Alpha. I was completely wrong. Somebody probably already put that down there. Probably already put that in chat. Sturv 81, Object, Panther, Eagle 7, a couple 3D styles, some 2D styles, personal reserves, and consumables. All right, very cool. That's pretty good stuff for doing nothing but clicking on Twitch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then 12 Days of Tanksmas is more streams. So this will be a different campaign. Isn't that odd?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Watch
I
fun streams.
wonder if this is. I mean, they've obviously. Yeah, it's a popularity thing, isn't it? So they can gauge by how many people watching it. They use that data as a benchmark for who's playing the game. How many people are playing the game? Maybe, I don't know.
Jimmy says QB doesn't like the Black Prince, but it's free. I mean, it's a Tier 7, right? It's a Tier 7 heavy.
Yeah.
It is, Tier 7 is pretty easy to play. I think it's probably going to be a decent tank. It'll be slow. It's a Black Prince. I mean, the regular Black Prince isn't that amazing, but I don't hate it.
No, it's all right. It's I mean, it's a bit plink, isn't it? It's a bit of a plink gun, but it's all right.
So the Tanksmas one looks like this. There's actually a list of this somewhere. Here it is. All right. The Tanksmas, 180 minutes, and it goes by days. So day 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 9 to 12. So every 4 days there'll be a new section. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and each one of those you watch long enough. Looks like 3 hours each day. Holy cow. Again, you need to be on your game, get this set up and be watching, but we've got a Squall.
Right.
That's mystery drops, though, by the way, guys. Most of you are going to get this, consumables. Then there's a 3D style, and then there's a tank. So most people get consumables, premium, universal crew booklet, and consumable bundle. That's going to be it. But if you get lucky, you could get a Squall. You could get a Hawk 30, Progetto, G-SOAR 110. See if there's anything really interesting here. Gonzalo, LT-432, 34-3, IS-3A, the tank that destroyed the game.
Yeah,
Type
one of them.
63. Oh, there's another mystery drop. There's 2 mystery drops on the last 3 days. Oh, boxes. So you could get some boxes. Or what you're probably going to get are these smaller ones. We've got a turtle, a burr. That's cool. And a FV-226 Contradictus. There you go. So, all easy stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, see this button right here, guys? Go to this article. It is the calendar article. Slide all the way down here. Click that button, and you will get Festive Boo crew skins, if you care. And some
All right.
reserves. So you get some expiring reserves and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crew skins, which look like... Where does that live? Here? No, it's got to be with the crew. Got to be with the crew. How did I get to that? Oh, yeah. I have no idea how to get to that. Barracks? There we go. Barracks. New crew skins. What do they look like? Where's Festive Boo? Members? See, this is so confusing these days. I have no idea how to get to these. Anyway, it's skins.
Yeah.
Yeah. No idea how you get to them. Huh. I know on the filter there has to be a way, right? Filter. No, that's not it.
I thought they'd dealt with all this, but they obviously haven't.
The crew sorting has always been dumb.
Yeah.
How do you get to the skins? You have to click. Maybe you have to click on the person to change the skin. Let's try this. Boom. No idea. Anyway, I've lost interest. All right.
Far too complicated. There we go. Do with that.
Maybe you don't want to push this button, fellas.
Unless you like to stab your eyeballs out with a pen every now and again.
Yeah. I don't know if they're sellable. I don't think skins are sellable, are they? That would be actually pretty cool if they were. I don't know how you... This is irritating me. How do you change the skin on somebody? Commander. Yep, sure. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. It's the appearance. There it is. Found it. Found it.
Oh, there you go.
Found it.
Yeah, you get a choice of who you can change him to.
Oh, that's what somebody was saying. Oh, geez. I think you probably don't want to click on that button because it's Ikeboo.
No. Is it really? No.
Yeah, yeah, here it is.
No,
It's this
I don't
thing.
wanna-
Festive
leave it.
Boo.
No. No. Dear.
What? So they... Oh, my goodness. Is he popular enough to even bother making a skin?
I don't know, mate. You know what, mate? You've got to say, haven't you?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather probably, thinking about it, probably put the dog or a spaceman on there instead of Ikeboo, but there you go. That's just me.
I find that strange because they went through a lot of machinations to get, like, remember when Commander AF and some of the other streamers, really popular streamers,
Yeah.
just getting them into the game, and now they've just like, hey, here's 5 Ikeboo Festive Boo skins. I guess
But you can't say.
he's in the office, right?
That's it.
Easy
That's what he said
to
himself.
deal with. Easy to
Yeah.
don't have to fly him anywhere. They just do it.
They just take a photograph of him as he's sat at his desk.
Is that like the is that like the Madden curse? Once you get a skin,
Yeah.
once you get a skin, you get fired or kicked out of the
That's it.
CC
That's it, yeah.
program or something.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
And
right, Jimmy.
your skin is floating in the Ethernet. Dear.
I need that premium day, oh brute.
Yeah.
I'm in danger of running out of
you do,
premium.
don't you? Yeah.
I only
so,
have 5 years left.
Yeah, it's
6
not enough.
actually.
The
I
game's
think.
going to go on for another 20 years, so
Yeah.
you need 20 years worth.
And that's probably going to go up to 2,000 days by the time we're done with Christmas.
Yeah. Oh dear.
All right, what were we doing? Oh, we were talking about all the stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, so back over to here. So that's the calendar. Some good stuff. Really, mostly information about the Twitch stuff. Here is the video. I'm not going to make everyone watch it, but Cumberbatch, Bender, Notch, that fella,
Oh yeah.
and we've got Advent calendar. There's no essay on what that is, although there are some boxes. 2 free boxes, I believe, total out of this. And then it's the same thing. You're going to go to the website and you're going to click this. Although I don't know if this is in game or the website. I don't remember. This is website, right?
That is what. Yeah. What you're. Yeah.
Pretty sure this thing isn't in game in the client, I guess. And then where you're going to find it is the first few days while we don't have the Christmas garage. It's going to be in your standard garage and look like that. That's what you're looking for. And then once you get to
Okay.
Christmas garage, it's going to be there. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. I have full faith in you.
Yeah.
Big changes in the garage, Pilgrim, for Christmas.
Why?
Big.
Why big changes?
Big
What's wrong? I mean,
changes.
We got. Why?
You can switch
Really?
it from day to night and night to day.
Okay, that's different. Ish. Yeah. Yeah, that's different.
Big.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
Are you going to be day or night? What are you going to do?
Do you know what? I'm going to be a night bird. I'm definitely going to be a night bird.
Yeah.
I think it deserves to be night all the time.
It's always been sort of nightish, hasn't it? Like glowing,
Yeah.
lit
Yeah, I
up
don't
night.
want day. I like day. Do you know? Yeah, daylight shows up the pimples on your chin, so I'd rather just it be a bit dark, so you don't have pimples showing.
Daylight. What did you just? Daylight shows up the pimples on your. That's why I have a beard.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's a bit, in the darkness you don't see the ugliness, do you? You know what I mean? Hence, when you were a thrusting teenager, you used to carry a brown paper bag in your back pocket. Remember those days?
Did you say
know, you put
thrusting
the-
teenager?
Yes, when you were a thrusting teenager, you used to carry a brown paper bag in your back pocket for those women who weren't as nice looking as the other ones. You know, you could, you know, who
We're-
looks at the mantelpiece when you're
we're get-
poking the fire, dude?
We're getting canceled. We're trying to have a family Christmas stream here, Pilgrim.
Of course we are,
And you're
yeah.
just talking about thrusting teenagers and brown
Well, yeah.
and double baggers.
It's only a memory. It doesn't work anymore.
Distant. A distant memory.
Yeah.
Long, long time ago.
Oh yeah, cobwebs and dust. Know it. Anyway, where were we?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you where we weren't. Somewhere good. I think that's it. Let's take a quick look in the client if there's anything interesting going on. I don't think so. Over in the Depot, there's only Watt Salute, so nothing going on there. We go to the store. Anything sneaky in the store?
Not looking good. It's all waiting for Christmas, isn't it?
It is. We're just sitting around.
I mean,
Oh,
I was
wow.
tempted.
Nothing
I was
going on.
tempted to do the old bond purchase of a bond tank, but I'm looking at the bond tanks that I've got left to purchase, and none of them are standing out very much. So I can't even spend my bonds.
I only have
Yeah, wait
one.
for Christmas.
I only have the M449L. I have the other version of it. And I just don't think
Oh,
I
do you?
care.
No, I mean I got the M60 because it was handy to get, but
Yeah.
I'm just sitting with. So I've got 22,000 bonds and nothing to get with it other than use it on consumables. To be honest.
I like how after all the years and things they've done to the client that they still haven't fixed this bug
No.
where I can move the tanks, but the little things don't move with it.
Yeah.
And switch. Ready, go. Ready,
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah. No.
Fit.
Yeah. No. Brilliant. Love
Go.
it. Yeah.
This
You are
is
so
there
hungry.
we go.
You are there. You are.
This is also still in beta.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. It's been worked on. There's somebody in a back room somewhere getting paid good money. Supporting his family and his children with his wages. Looking at that. So don't
Yeah,
drop
they have
it,
no time
Give it a
for
go.
that, but they have
Yeah.
time to already be readjusting their tier 11s with a
Yes, you see that the balance
yeah.
for the tier 11.
Yeah, we're gonna rebalance those tier 11s, fellas. We can't rebalance shit ever in time.
No, you
But
couldn't
by
balance it,
God,
you
3
couldn't
months
balance
after the tier 11s come out, we're rebalancing those.
it. And not. You know what? If you were a script writer, you'd be fired. If you were a script writer for World of Tanks, you'd be like, "You got it so wrong, dude. You're fired."
Yeah.
They can't get it.
That
wrong.
blew my. That was crazy. They're like, "Oh, we're keeping track of it. We're listening to you guys. We're all over it." Really? Jeez, Louise.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Can't. Of course, they're not going to do anything about the Type 5 that they completely overbuffed.
No.
We're not doing anything about that.
I'm grinding to that now. Actually, I'm on the Type 4 right now, and having a whale of a time with the Type 4. So I can't wait for the Type 5. So I don't want them to nerf it before I get it, please. Wargaming.
They're already readjusting them, Gator.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get that. We'll get to that when we get back for subjects du jour. Also, they're releasing 2 more along with the patch 2.1, which we'll get to in a minute.
Cool.
Is it patch 2.1? No, 2.11. I think it's the one after that.
All right.
French steel. Wait, maybe it's this one. Yeah. 2.11. So the patch after, I believe it's going to be after Holiday Ops. So January, mid-January, early January, after Holiday Ops ends. The next patch is going to have some of that stuff, which we'll talk about when we get back. We're going to take a 5-minute break, fellas, and we'll get right back to it.
Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Now in the shadows came a mysterious chap who spoke in a tongue with strange dialect. He offered his help to the mighty Guido, to bring some laughter to his love of speedos. To the coffee talk they both came, to bring the message of winning ways to all and sundry and the masses. Yes, that's right, lads and lasses. The damage counts and flexing back will keep you on the right track. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. So in what, if you want to progress, then seek out Guido nonetheless. With his sidekick Pilgrim, he has a message that to win you must be aggressive. The position and place that you must seek. For the winners only, not the weak. The guru speaks, so listen well. His voice rings out like the Liberty Bell to bring you all to Unicom land, or to die hard trying in the sand. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. To the swamplands came the mountain man.
Okay, we're back. I forgot to tell you the best Thanksgiving story that I had. It just reminded me as I went into the kitchen and looked at the thing that I'm going to talk about is our. Oh, look at the little hats in the wrong spot. That's pretty funny. I'm going to leave it there. Our Thanksgiving holiday was rearranged a little bit because, as you are familiar with, I now have some more adult children and they're doing their own life and coming and going and doing their stuff. And
Absolutely.
the daughter's had a job in another city for about a year and a half, and she was coming down for Thanksgiving. But then she was going to leave on Thanksgiving Day to go see the boyfriend. She has a long distance boyfriend, so all that kind of crap's going on. So we decided to move Thanksgiving to Wednesday, the day before. We're going to do our Thanksgiving, then Thanksgiving Day we'll have some other friends over. We're going to have leftovers. It's the family that we've had Thanksgiving with for years and years and years.
Nice one.
So, Tuesday night. Oh, someone's picking up a car from last night. Tuesday night, we put stuff in the dishwasher, close it up, start it up. Dishwashers these days take 4 weeks to clean anything.
Yeah, you put them on and then you come back 3 weeks later, it's still on.
Stupid efficiency things. Go to bed, get up. Like, it didn't run, or maybe it did. I don't know. Can't tell because the soap pod thing opened up and it dropped the soap pod and then it's down near the heating element. It's sort of melted. I'm like, that's weird. Nothing's wet.
Yeah.
Like, odd. And at first we thought, I guess the pod didn't come out at the right time or whatever. So close it back up, start it up again. I'm listening to it and no pump running, no water.
Oh, man.
Great. So long story short, the stupid dishwasher dies the morning of our 1 day early Thanksgiving when we're going to have a lot of dishes. So it's hand wash. We actually called the repairman to come out from the place we get all of our appliances from. And he's like, yeah, it looks like your board is dead. It's not even worth fixing those things anymore.
It's not. This is the point. Most white goods now, if the PCB goes, you just end up buying a new product. You don't even replace the PCB.
I mean, if I could do it myself, and I probably eventually could after several weeks of futzing with it, right?
Yeah.
Order the board, put it in myself, that kind of crap.
Yeah.
I could probably get away with, 1/3 to 1/4 the cost of a new one. If you pay someone to do it, you're already half or more of the cost of a new one. And now you have a new board in an old dishwasher.
Yeah.
And the best part about the whole thing was, when I did the remodel, I bought everything new except for what?
The dishwasher.
The dishwasher.
That's true, O'Brute. That is so true. And Jimmy said the same thing. I do truly believe. I've got a good friend who repairs washing machines and tumble dryers, not dishwashers. Although I think he'll branch out as a garage business. He does it out of his little garage. You know what I mean? He's no overheads, not really worried about the tax man. So I shouldn't give his name out here at all. But so basically, he's trained himself to be a washing machine repair guy. With books and YouTube channels and everything else. And he's very good now. And he says to me that is a very truism, engineered obsolescence.
Yeah.
It's normally 5 years because that's your warranty period. Once your warranty period goes out, it's strange how the board packs in the week after your warranty date is up. It's strange how that is.
What's really cool, kind of cool about it though, I mean that it's not cool, but the science and the numbers around it is when they look at all that and they build it and purchase parts based on that obsolescence time. And and because of all the data they have, they're pretty damn close.
Yeah.
You might get one that goes 10, 15 years. It just, for whatever reason, did well. But they run those numbers, man. It's not that it just dies at 5 years. It's just the way it's designed and the stuff they use. It just kind of, that's about right,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It is absolutely crazy. It is.
Grendel, exactly. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah. It is so true, isn't it? Yeah. You would end up buying a new one anyway a month later.
The new one we bought. So anyway, the day after Thanksgiving, we walked downtown to the place where we get all our stuff. Little local place. Pay a little bit more, but we know them, and they came out that day. No kidding. Brought it out, put a new one in, took the old one away. I'm like, great, whatever. I remember the old one though. Every time I pressed the buttons, it felt like the whole faceplate was like pushing in. You know what I mean? You're like, what? This one has a much more solid feel. When I press the buttons,
Right.
It doesn't. I felt like every time I push it, just like,
Yeah.
So yeah, standard, middle of a holiday and your dishwasher dies, which is funny to complain about, isn't it? Because I was talking to the house general. We're sitting there washing the dishes. I'm like, when I was younger, this is just how we did it.
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, our dishwasher so far has lasted, well, I've got to say, about 64 years, to be honest. So, not bad going.
You beat me to it, man. I was formulating that joke.
Was you?
I was formulating. What's that shiny stuff on your arm there when you lean back?
Well, that?
No. The glow. Oh, that's very nice. The glowing in your room. Why is it so bright in your room?
I don't know. Oh, I can see it. It's a ghost.
No, behind
I
you.
have.
Yeah.
I know, I see it. I have a ghost.
Is there?
Like,
don't you have clouds usually covering up that big bright thing in the sky?
Oh, yes, it could be. The sun. Oh, crikey. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh.
Nice blue sky today.
Yeah, it's the one day. I mean, it was. I was out yesterday. Doesn't that look weird? Doesn't that look like it's a ghost figure, like an alien stuck behind? It's got an arm here. Look.
Yeah,
got an
it's
arm.
trying to grab your
Yeah.
jacket. Actually,
Yeah. I think we might get the curtain across a bit more. Hang on. Go away, alien. Is that it?
but I remember as a kid, we'd sit there, on Thanksgiving or Christmas, any big meal with the family, all the kids. Then you'd pile in, and someone's the washer, someone's the dryer, someone's the putter away.
Yeah.
And we
Put
did
her
that.
away. Yeah.
We did that. It's funny in the modern day that I'm so put out. My dishwasher's broken. I have to hand wash the dishes. That's such a
Yeah. That is a first world problem, isn't it?
God, so much, man, so much.
Jimmy's quite right. The wife is broke, therefore I do the dishes.
Hyundai is making brakes a subscription service can't fix
No.
you. That's crazy. Especially from a company
No.
like Hyundai, whose stuff is garbage.
I know. But it's everywhere, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's
Although I guess I'm
everywhere.
kind of thinking cars. Hyundai makes a lot of other stuff too that seems to be all right. Don't they even make TVs? No, I don't think they make TVs.
No.
Anywho's,
Oh,
that's my story with that.
Here, I don't know if you guys can do this over there. Here's a tax dodge. Do you know if
Start recording.
I don't know if you. Well, no, it's fine. It's perfectly legal tax dodge.
Oh,
Over
okay.
here it is. Anyway. Is that I just got told that if I do, and I only need my company's agreement for this, if I do 1 day a week at home, right, Pilgrinomics, here it comes. If I do one
Here
day
we
a week
go.
at home,
Here we go.
If I do 1 day a week at home working, I can claim for all of my streaming kit, everything as part of the office setup. So I can get new monitor, new computer, proper ergonomic chair, because it all has to be, correct, isn't it? Health and safety from, you're working from home and everything.
Yeah.
And apparently you can write it off against tax. I was like, oh. 'Cause
We
my
can
mate does it.
do that, but it's not. Everybody loves this write-off thing. It's not that much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't want to waste the money. You absolutely do it. But I always hear these like, "Oh, it's a write-off. I'm gonna get all this money." I'm like, dude, you're kind of. You know, and
Yeah.
then there's the depreciation. There's a couple ways to do it in the States anyway. It's very interesting because I've run a home office from this and the little
Yeah.
company that we've been trying to get going
Yeah.
for probably 6, 7, 8 years now. So we do that.
Right.
We do our company taxes in the year, and the office setup. Partial part of it is because
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of it's personal use, some of it's
Personal use, yeah. I get it.
YouTube, Twitch, all the things I do. This kind of stuff. So you can write off some of it, but it's not, and it's good. You should do it because it matters, but it's not something that is absolutely game changing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so it's just offsetting the cost of
A
all
little
of it.
bit,
It's
sure.
not-
Yep.
yeah, sure, okay.
I mean, it's not like you're going to be able to buy a brand new big old rig and a chair and all this
No,
stuff, and
no,
all of a
no,
sudden it's
no.
free. That's not. There's a show called Schitt's Creek. Probably now 10
I've
years
read it.
old.
I've watched it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've watched it.
And the son is starting a business, and he buys a bunch of crap. And the father's, of course, this big businessman or was, and
Yeah.
the son says something. The father's like, "Where did you get all this stuff? You don't even have any money." He's like, "Oh, it's a write-off." He's like, "You don't even know what that
Yeah.
means." Like,
Yeah, yeah,
he goes,
it's
"What?
not.
Tell me
Yeah.
tell me what that means." Well, you write it off. He's like, "No, that's no."
Yeah, you gotta buy it first. and
Yeah,
then
that in his
it's
mind, he's like, "Well, what? It's free. I write it off." It's like, "See ya. It's out of there."
Okay, fair one.
And that reminds me. This is only sort of connected because my wife has these my wife-isms. She was. What was she calling it? She was calling a bye week for football. She said something. She goes, "Oh, are they going to buy that week off?" And I'm like, "What do you mean buy that week off?" So yeah, where they buy it off, or they don't have to play that week. I'm like,
It's a free pass.
that's not what that means.
Yeah, yeah,
That
absolutely.
was absolutely awesome. All right, let's look exactly what, Wayne. That's what was going through the cranium of the lovely House General. Okay, next chapter. This is 211. We're going to get 2 new tier 11s, Pilgrim.
2 new tier 11s.
Yeah,
Okay, balanced, of course.
So the Chinese tank destroyer is equipped with advanced solid fuel boosters
Of course it is.
that
Of
provide
course
not
it is.
only powerful acceleration but also faster turning, and even how a rocket turns you faster, I don't know, and even the ability to execute a quick U-turn to reposition in battle.
Of course.
I don't-
Of course.
Sure. The SDK-2, a Japanese heavy tank, has enhanced active gun cooling. The vehicle's gun heats up when fired. The higher its temperature, the more parameters change. After each shot, it begins cooling down and returns to its base parameters during reload, allowing more accurate firing. So I guess it gets more inaccurate the faster you fire it. I'm not really
Yeah.
tracking that. I don't quite understand what that means exactly.
No. It sounds like it. It sounds like, which is fairly normal. I don't know why they're describing it, because the faster you fire anything, the less accurate it's going to get.
Yeah. Yeah, Brute. DCS, let's do it. Monday. So I'm not sure what all that's about. Now, this is very interesting. The new line, there's a new line coming out. It's going to start
Right.
at the T20, so it's an American auto cannon thing.
Yeah.
Goes to tier 11. So I guess that's a third tier 11. Interesting. They only mentioned 2 here, but this says it goes to tier 11, so there's a third one, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's got, this is wild, very wild. No fixed reload between shots.
What?
But watch out
So,
for
okay,
over.
it's random. It's a random reload time.
No, you can just shoot, but it heats. Watch out for overheating. The hotter the gun, the less accurate it becomes. Push it too far and will lock out. So, it's kind of a reverse loading mechanic. You can fire, over and over
Right.
again, but then it'll heat up to where it locks it out or stops, and then you have to wait for it to cool to get another shot off. I don't know how that mechanic's going to look, but that's the general idea.
Okay. All right.
And it has double tracks.
Is that
Like-
a medium?
It's medium
Or
tanks.
heavy?
Medium tanks.
Medium. With double tracks on a gun that it was. Well, I would imagine its DPM is going to be quite low. I would imagine.
But its burst may be pretty good.
Yeah, full burst.
So, you run into these things, it's fully cooled. However many shots you can get before it overheats is not indicated here. But I would imagine it's something along the lines of an autoloader or auto reloader of 3 to 4-ish
Yeah.
shots,
Yeah.
depending on its alpha. So it could be 3 to 5, I guess, before it locks down, and now you're essentially on a reload, but it's really cold cooling.
Yeah.
Which means I don't know if there's an intra clip shot on it, meaning that can I just go boom, 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 or do I have to wait at
And then-
least a minute,
yeah.
a second and a half or two, or something between?
Yeah.
I don't know how that mechanic exactly works, but it will essentially be some kind of auto loader, auto reloader idea. Just the timing of it is a different way to manage it. I think that's what.
And I wonder what directives and skills will improve that cooling down period. Make
Vents?
it shorter.
Probably. Well, actually, good
Probably.
point. That's a good point. Yeah. Don't know. I don't think
Something to do with the loader. The
a
loader
rammer
has,
won't help, like any auto loadering kind of idea. I don't think
Yeah.
it'll help, but vents should certainly help. Food should help it, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know why food would help it, because it's not like the crews do anything, but I don't know. Good question. I don't have an answer
Be
to it.
interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah.
And there it is, the Tier 11 rebalance, guys. Thank goodness. God, we've been waiting.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Absolutely. We
been-
didn't think it was going to be balanced from the very beginning, did we? Well, we're
We've
obviously wrong.
been waiting minutes for this.
Yeah. Never mind the rest of the game. Let's just balance the tier 11s.
Yeah, people have been crying about the Leopard. I don't know why the ASXX40T. I don't know. What do the stats look like? Who knows? Let's find out.
I think it's a nerf, Jimmy. I think it definitely does need a nerf.
Oh, you think it's a
Or
nerf?
tier 11s.
I didn't even think of a nerf.
Yeah, I don't think it's buffs, the tier 11s. I think the tier 11s are all overpowered, every one of them. But then because they're tier 11 again.
Well, they're
but-
top tier though, aren't they? So it's hard not
Yeah.
to be, I guess. Now, amongst themselves is a different question. All right, tier 11.
Somebody
Let's
was
see.
saying, go on.
No, go for it.
Somebody was saying last week they had a all tier 11 game. I'm not sure who it was.
I've run into a couple of those.
Have you?
Yeah.
And no more interesting than an all tier 10? It's the
I don't
same
know.
sort
I
of deal,
I
isn't
only
it?
did it with the Borkin because I've only unlocked the
Okay.
light tank, and I almost have zero interest in the rest of them. I mean, eventually I'll probably do it, but I'm still doing my 100 battle challenge and enjoying the actual game, not this magic top tier thing, whatever the hell's going on with this.
Yeah.
BlackRock is just completely out of control, not owned by many people, and they're all very good. Average player win rate of 56.85. Ooh.
There you go.
But you know what that means? All that
Oh, yeah,
means
me.
is the boosting companies need to get their act together and start getting some crappy players these tanks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that.
Come
Right,
on,
where are the
boosting company.
when you need them. Yeah, where are they when you need
Boosting companies, get your stuff together. What are you
them?
doing? We need some
Yeah.
46 percenters in some of these things. Come on.
Yeah.
Leopard's last. Hirschkoffer
Oh, really?
is second to last. 803, I'm surprised by that. I hate those things. They fire like every 2 seconds, it feels like. They're so annoying.
Yeah.
40T as well up here. What if we do win rate differential? What's the worst? Contriver. These are all -3, so that's a different story. Player win rate. I don't know, fellas. And so, if we go back to this, what is it saying? The upcoming just characteristics, the Leopard, 432U, I missed that one. This Hirschkopper, the C67, and the Striv 10212. Now this says to make them more comfortable, balanced, and effective. Well, balanced, that could be a nerf. Balanced could be termed a nerf. And there is zero data on what that looks like. I didn't even see the. Does the Sturb even need help? Where does it live? It's up here. In fact, it's.
Here's our Brute. Have a good day.
At CO Brute, man. Decoration, nice. Merry Christmas. This one's the only one that has a positive, and it's not by much, 0.1, but still. So that may be a nerf.
Maybe.
Are they going to nerf the BlackRock? Of course not.
No, because there's money, isn't it?
Yeah, of course they're not. That's the one that needs it, obviously. Yeah, Guido, but good players play it, so it skews the numbers. Okay, it's a tier 11 with a 0.18% win rate positive with 56%ers playing it. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on. But no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to rearrange the deck chairs on the Titanic down here. That's such a joke.
Yeah.
What a joke. All right, whatever. Whatever. A new line. Yeah, that's cool. Always fun to grind a new line. T20. Let's take a look at that real quick, fellas. Tech Tree, American line. The T20 is a 7, and it currently sits... If I look at 7s... Here it is. All right, so it's right here.
Yeah.
So this new medium line is going to come off. All three of them are coming off the same T20 tank.
I was going to say, yeah, you've already got 2 lines off the T20, haven't you?
Yeah. Zimbo, how's it going, man? So you're going to want to grind the T20 to get ready for this new line for the tier 8, 9, and 10. Dealio. All right. So that's that. What else we got going on, fellas? We'll Bunder Batch Cumber Notch.
That geezer.
That old Giza. Festive Grounds.
I don't know whether here's a question. Is it worth buying the T20? I sold it along the way, so I might just buy it back.
I like the T20.
Do you like it?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. I do okay with it. I don't know why I sold it. I think it's because at the time I was grinding through that line, and I just sold it because I moved to the next. Moved up to the next thing.
I don't think it's well. I don't think it's well. What's the word I'm looking for? Considered or well liked. But I think it's actually pretty good.
No, I bought it back now, so I'll use it to grind that.
Yeah, I have no complaints about that thing. It's
Whatever.
relatively maneuverable, a decent gun. It's one of the all-rounders. Most of the U.S. tanks are sort of all-rounders. That's what this is, the T20. Again, it's not absolutely amazing, but also, in addition to, it's a tier 7 medium tank, so they're not great.
No.
But that one's okay.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't bother me. Pretty speedy. Jimmy says it's a sniper. I didn't hate it.
Okay. No, I'll use it to grind because obviously for those XP, I'll use it as a.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get ready for the new line.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, fellas. What else we got going? Let's get back here. We'll check this out. Other kind of updates. Watt Monthly December. We went through that. Went through the Festive Tank store. The Twitch drops are there. There's the Winter Raid. Remember, it's that kind of paper cutout, cartoony kind of thing. As events went, that one was okay. I played a bit of it. I didn't go through much of it, but it's coming back. Playoffs, whatever. Here's the holiday. Here's the pictures for the new garage, so you can choose wisely whether you're going to be night or day. I kind of like the day, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might go with day. I like it.
It's not atmospheric enough.
No,
It's
okay.
Yeah.
Boy, this is really going to split the community.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The day-night split, I believe, is on the way. Yeah, what does the gun do damage-wise? I didn't realize it was a 90 millimeter. What are we talking about here? 240? It's a 90 millimeter with only 240?
That's not good.
Sure. Feels like it should hit harder than that. That's not that much, actually. 240, I mean. A 90 millimeter with only 240, that's terrible. All right, so day-night. Get ready. Think about it. Be ready for Friday when you decide. There's no info on the cats and dogs and animals and pets and stuff that we're going to get.
No, it was a wicked rumour started by you on your stream. That's what it is. Wicked rumour.
Batch Cucumber Dick Benny has a cat on his shoulder right there.
You could not butcher his name any more than what you've done on your stream, can you? You just can't get there, can you?
Denebict. Bumber
I don't.
Catch.
I don't.
Benedict
No.
Cumberbatch. Bumber Catch.
Yeah, I don't know. Stop it. I've no idea.
He's a wizard, Harry. All right.
Insane.
Console's gonna have the French super heavy tank from like the early World War II time, interwar stuff. So I don't know if we're gonna get that. That might be kind of interesting. Remember those were the tanks they were heavily working on the double turret situation with.
Okay.
Yeah, they were working hard on that. What calendar we know? Maneuvers. Yeah, if you've seen a bunch of chieftains running around, that's because the maneuvers ended. And everybody's
okay. Yeah,
got their
makes
new.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them running
Yeah,
around.
everybody's got it. Yeah.
Release date. That is 2.11. The release date is 13 January, so right after Holiday Ops. But that will not be a new Battle Pass. That doesn't start for about another month and a half or so after. March is when the next Battle Pass will start. So remember, you have the Holiday Ops, then you're going to have this patch, and then you're going to have Chinese New Year. And I think they do maybe one other thing in there, and then we'll get the next Battle Pass.
Yeah.
That's the new line. The Lorraine Albie. These are all super test tanks we've talked about in the weeks past. This is that Tier 8 premium with a 4-shell autoloader. And the Terrafont. Just kind of moving around some of the numbers. This is a gun cooling tank. It's a Japanese Tier 9. And it says premium, so it's going to be a premium. This is a premium. And that's a premium. Tier 9 premiums now are all the rage. I guess they're...
Yeah.
So I guess now, and I've read an article on it, makes sense, and some of the guys have been talking about it on videos, QB and the rest of them, and they make a good point, and I completely see it. Looks like Wargaming is shifting from Tier 8 heavy premium releases to Tier 9 heavy premium releases because they have Tier 11s now. So I think they're trying to position Tier 9 as kind of... Now, but here's my question. I don't know if Tier 9... even with premium tanks, is going to be a money-making tier. That'll be the question. Is Tier 9 equal to or better than Tier 8? As far as making...
that's a good question. That is a good question, because is it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at the numbers a little bit. But here's the big thing the Tier 9 premiums do. They make bonds.
Oh, of course they do. Yeah,
Right.
of course they do.
So your Tier 8 premiums don't make bonds.
No.
That's one hardcore better thing at Tier 9. Now, whether they're better economically for silver or not, I haven't really looked into it that close. There's not a whole bunch of Tier 9 premiums. There's some, not a bunch, certainly not as many as 8. But it looks like, from what I'm seeing here, they're really starting now. And that gives them a whole new tier to just flood with premiums, right?
Yeah,
they can just-
absolutely.
And it looks like they're on their way. We've got 3 right here. Fresh steel. We talked about that. The Crocodillo. This is a promotional. This is the release version. So that's in the files. Unknown how you're going to get that. This is in the files. Another Tier 10 promotional. BTZ 70. This is in the files. The Project Louis Tier 9 8-round autoloader. Whew.
Yeah.
Styles, Festive Grounds. I think so, Grendel. Yep. And it, like I said, it allows them to. This is all stuff we've all looked at already. It allows them now to make tier 9 the primary release point of all these new premiums, and now people are buying tier 9 premiums.
Yeah.
I guess the hope would be they'd buy them as much as people are buying tier 8 premiums. And I'd imagine those super test premiums are going to end up just being for sale. We'll see.
I think the problem you've got with that, and just it's only a small problem, but immediately thinking about that, is that tier 8, when you're buying tier 8 premiums, you're sort of not seeing 10s an awful lot, if any at all. So, you're seeing 7s, 6s, 8s, 9s, that sort of range. When you get tier 9, you're going to be seeing tier 11s. So it might put people off buying tier 9s, because you're going to be seeing the horrible tier 11s in a tier 9. You're not going to be effective at all. You're not going to make money.
That's a great point, dude, and 100%. And that's kind of what I was thinking about was when I was watching all that. It was like, yeah, okay, it makes sense that you've moved up a tier to tier 11, and now you're going to position tier 9 as kind of the old tier 8, the money-making tier and the whatever. But while 8s did see 10s, 9s seeing 11s seems like a different thing, because the 11s have so many of these magic powers, and they're just taking tier 10 accuracy, speed, armor, all of that was already at the edge of breaking the game design, and then just pushing even more capability up to tier 11, which is the game has zero chance design-wise to handle.
Yeah.
And now your tier 9s are seeing the tier 11s. Like the view range and the draw range and the map size, everything that was a problem with tier 10 anyway.
Yeah.
The whole reason that the game at the upper tiers really starts to break down, and then you just push that ceiling up to tier 11 without any real moves for the game design itself, it's a mess.
It is a mess, isn't it? I mean, well, I guess it's the way they want to go.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. So here's the stats, or the tanks at tier 9, and I did not realize how many premium and reward tanks there are at tier 9. There is a bunch of them.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Now, most of these are rewards of some kind. I'm trying to figure out is there anything on here that says whether it's a reward or premium? I don't think so. I'm trying to figure out which of these are, like the Volodka. What does it say if I click on it, what it is? Not really. Not on this site. It doesn't say. Probably it's buried somewhere in here. It says whether it's a reward or a premium. Don't know. That would be nice to know if it did something like that. Trying to see if one of these. I know the 50. That's a reward. 752. Don't know. Which one of these is a premium? Is the Chieftain P a premium?
Chieftain P? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
I think it is, because it makes Chieftain P bonds, right? It makes bonds. I think that's the requirement. That's what makes it a premium. It makes more credits. It makes extra credits, and it makes. Although I think the 9 reward tanks make bonds too, right, fellas? Is that right? Bond tanks.
You could be
there
wrong.
we go.
Yeah, you could be wrong.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know it did that. Vehicles for earning bonds. I like it. Okay, so if we go over here to watch scene, here's the tier 9s I have anyway. Oops, let's get rid of the heavy tank. All right, so tier 9 makes bonds. All these tanks. The Rambo, Elite Heavy, Versatile, Earnings, Weekly Bonds Earning Limit. If I do this, does it say if it's a premium? Okay, this one makes combat credits. Okay, so the Rambo is a premium. Bonds. So that's where you can figure that out. If I just highlight it, will that tell me? Bonds. Doesn't necessarily just say that's more credits. So the Jaeger is premium. Now, which one is a reward, probably? T55. Where? Huh. I guess the T55 doesn't make bonds. So do the reward tanks not make bonds? These I think are all premiums. Looks that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Medium. Oops, not that. Just German. There it is, T55. Yeah, it doesn't make bonds. All right, so the reward tanks don't make bonds. So it has to be a premium to make experience in bonds. The reward tanks, like the T55, makes more experience, and you can use any crew, but that's the only benefit of the reward tanks. There you go.
Okay, well, I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? It gives you decision options, so it's not too bad.
So that's a lot of premiums at 9. I didn't realize that. Not nearly as many as 8s, but that's a good number.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
But again, if you're going in thinking you're going to get the same deal as the premium 8s, I think you're not. I think you're gonna know it.
Yeah. I don't have
No,
all of them. I have a
it.
good number of them, but I don't have all of these.
No.
Poor patent tank, 43.2% win rate.
Yeah, painful.
Remember the
Say the
283? That was that
Yeah.
tank that
Is
was
that-
in the coin slot machine thing they were so mad about
Yeah,
like 3
yeah,
years ago
yeah.
or whatever, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
The G-Sor was a free tank. It's down there at 44. But those were given away at Christmas, right?
I like the yeah, they were Christmas boxes. Jigsaw was a Christmas box.
Weren't they just free?
I do like the Jigsaw. Were they?
Wasn't the patent and the G-Sor were just plain old free, I thought.
Oh, they might have been. Yeah, they could. Yeah, they might have been.
I think they were.
might have been.
Was
That's
it
what the
Christmas,
box-
guys? They just gave it away. I think so.
Yeah, possibly.
Available for free to all players who logged in between December 22nd and 31st.
Yeah.
That's right, as it got
Yeah.
closer to Christmas. So,
Yeah.
no essay on whether we're going to get another one of those dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Boy, they're doing really. They're definitely free though. 44%. Is there really a big difference between the G-Sor at 44 and the patent at 43, or this poor Object 283 at 43? This is, oh my goodness, terrible. 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 Free to all bot accounts. I know, and you still see them, people playing them. Every time I see one on my team, I just like, oh man. I should go find the best. I should go find the best replay of a patent tank. Watt record. Let's see. See if we can find a patent tank. Can I actually filter? Is a tier 9 heavy? Can I actually find a tank? A specific kind? Maybe. Patent tank is US, yeah? USA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I can. Okay, patent tank. There, patent the tank. All right. Boom. Oh, there aren't any? Nobody uploads patent the tank. Wait a minute.
No.
What happened? Oh, I
Must
did it
be.
wrong. Hold on, I did it wrong. You gotta be smarter than this thing, which I am not. M. Okay, there we go. Search. Gotta hit search, not filter. None.
No, there you go.
Nobody uploads. Nobody's uploaded a patent the tank. What's the other one? G-Sor?
Yeah, Jigsaw.
UK. Oh. G-Sor. B, C's, lots of C's. F, E, F, G, H, G-Sor, the tank. Boom. One.
Awesome. Yeah. Nobody likes them. There you go.
He aced it with 3,450. Oh, that's spotting. Oh, okay, that was a good game. That was a 6K combined or so. What did he get? 3,071 damage and 3,454. Assist. Look at that guy go. And G-Sor the tank on Ruinberg. Good on him. He even made some cash. Greatest G-Sor the tank game of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can claim that, can't you? You can claim that. That's quite useful.
And it looks like it's recent enough that it can be used because it's only from the 28th. So, boy, that was 2 days ago. You only get 1,000 credits if you sell it. Holy cow! I don't think I've played either one of these things. I'm pretty sure I haven't even set them up. Tier 9. We got U.S. and Brit. G-Sor the tank. Nope, I haven't played it. And Rambo. No, neither one of them's even set up. I'm sort of dreading those. Those are tanks that I'm leaving for the last if we even ever get there for the 100 Battle Challenge. Well, Pilgrim, that's it, man. I think we're about done. I think we've played out the pre-Christmas. We've put the hype. We've been hyping it for a month.
Yeah, no, we've actually boosted Christmas for World of Tanks right now.
We're on the precipice.
We are on the we are. We're on the cliff edge.
Jimmy, how do you play? We are on the cliff's edge, about to get pushed over. Oh, I did forget to say we are going to get the look at Quickie Baby's video if you want to see what the details are, but the well-deserved reward. Did he say when that's coming?
Did he say what it was?
Yeah, it's the Black Prince double barrel.
Black Prince.
But my question is, when is it? Let's see. Now I have to watch the video to get the info. Had to mute it so I don't get a strike for using his crap.
Yeah.
Trying to see a date on it, but I can't quite see it. My eyes aren't good enough. Well, it's soon, fellas. Listen to the video, he'll tell you. I didn't see what the date was when it starts. How do you play it by accident, Jimmy? Like, how do you...
You meant to click on the tank next to it.
Yeah, maybe. You thought it was a different tank? That indicates you actually set it up as well, Jimmy. I think we're on to you, man.
We're on to him, yeah. Jimmy plays weird tanks at weird times of the day. He has the daytime Christmas garage. Oh. Yeah, he's weird.
Oh, see, that's unnecessary.
Yeah, this is where it's going now, isn't it?
That's unnecessary.
You're weird if you have the daytime.
Us daytime Christmas guys. We got to stick together. We're not the creepy old guys in the dark with the children around. All right, we're fully.
This could go really wrong.
That's right. We like our daylight. We like everything in the sunshine.
Yeah, look at the excuse now. Look at Jimmy's excuse. Get out.
I get a new tank and set up and then forget about it. Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, when I get to a new 100 Battle Challenge tank these days, it's usually one that hasn't been played. There's not many left that I have set up. There's a few, but a lot of times I have to go through the whole thing, get the crew set up, put the equipment on, do all that messing around.
Yeah.
Futzing about.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Pilgrim. I think we're coming to the bitter end, my friends. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Let everybody get on with the day. I do have to get out to Lowe's and pick up some posts and things.
Well, World of Tanks are streaming right now, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
You don't want to raid World of Tanks, do you?
Oh shoot!
Why would we?
Somehow I turned off. Oh, I hate when I do that. The championship thing. I needed the hours on that. Somehow I managed to turn that off. Dadgummit. I don't know how I do that all the time. Anywho.
Well, Zainal's on. Your favourite guy, Wallace?
Yeah. How was devious
Oh.
shots? Why is Steven watching somebody lift? Is that him watching himself lift? Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Oh, you got some guy's got a thing for sexual themes on his World of Tanks. Good goodness gracious.
Lovely. Camel eater?
Camel eater?
Yeah. Spelled Kamileater. Camel eater. That's got to be interesting, hasn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's Polish.
Oh, there's a guy named Quickie Slinger.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's see. It's always a bit.
Grendel fell in its toes. Yeah.
It's always thin pickings on Sunday morning, fellas. A lot of people
Yeah,
are just
yeah.
restreaming the championship for some reason. Not really sure why. I don't know. Killer. We'll go over to Killer 0005.
Oh, there you go.
I guess. Nobody I know.
More importantly, nobody you really want to know.
That is so true, my friend. So true. Is he good, Jimmer? Jimmy. All right, yeah, we'll go do Killer. Have a great week, guys. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Next Sunday, we'll be able to talk about all of the things. By next Sunday, it'll be over.
Yes.
We'll have all bought our
Everybody will spend
boxes.
the money. Yep.
Christmas
Yep,
will be
everybody.
over, and we'll start worrying about next Christmas.
We will. Well, we'll have a conversation about day and night garage people, but that's about it.
Next week, we'll know which is
We
the
will.
superior garage.
We will. We see who picked it the most.
Right.
Yeah. We'll have the stats. We'll have the stats next week.
I'm probably not going to have a friend that's a night garage person. I'll probably have to pick somebody. Just throwing that out there.
Okay. Okay. I heard it live on this channel.
Yep. Come on.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're going to start this raid. Guys, have a fantastic rest of your day. Wish me luck with starting my fence build.
Good
We'll
luck
see how
with
far I
that.
get. I'm definitely going to buy the wood today and place it next to the event space. That's going to
Indeed.
happen. What else happens is
Indeed.
another question entirely. This is
Indeed,
Guido
yes.
signing off from the left side of the Atlantic.
Pilgrim signing off from the correct side of the Atlantic.
So-